Saturday, March 4th, 2023, Frederick, Maryland Police Department received a call from the Hartford County Court asking them to serve 44-year-old Joseph Sherrill with an open bench warrant that was issued on February 23rd, 2023. Court also informed Frederick Police that the mother of his children had contacted them to say that she was concerned about letting him see their children because of this warrant. Hartford County Sheriff's Office confirmed that the violation of probation warrant was active and contacted Frederick Police Department to request they send officers to attempt to serve Mr. Sherrill with the warrant at his apartment. Frederick Police Department also confirmed that Mr. Sherrill had an unserved criminal summons from Frederick County District Court for a charge of second-degree assault. At 6:38 p.m., officers arrived at the three-story garden apartment, entered the common door, and began making their way up to the apartment. Before knocking on the door, officers are approached by neighbors who inform them that they saw a man enter the apartment about 15 to 20 minutes before they arrived. At 6:41 p.m., Joseph's wife, who we'll call Amy, answers the door just slightly. Officers explained the reason for being there, and to say that Amy was less than cooperative would be an understatement. Officers spot two dumbbells on the floor by the door of the apartment. When they question Amy about it, she tells them that she keeps them there because of a protective order that she has against Joseph. Officers continued to ask her if they could please enter the apartment to see for themselves if Joseph Sherrill was there, telling her repeatedly that they have a summons for him that they need to deliver in person. The wife continues to make excuses and continues to refuse to allow officers inside the apartment.
It's Frederick Police. Out here. What's going on? Why is that in front of the door?
Because my ex-husband had an ex parte against him.
Who's that?
Joseph Sherrill.
Is he here?
No, I always keep that in front of the door. Y'all were here the other night.
Were we? Was he here the other night?
No, he was not.
Okay. Why? Somebody called and said he's here.
Well, he's not here.
Okay.
And I'm sure it is his baby's mother, because I had a protective order and I had custody of the kid. I'm so sick of her. I'm so sick and tired of all of this bull crap. And my heart having this.
Well, why would she call and say he's here if he's not here?
Because she is so annoying.
Can we come in and look?
For what?
To see if he's here.
No, because I don't. You know what? You want to know why? Because I let y'all in here the other day, and you told me to let him get his chair. Okay. This was at 1:30, 1:30.
So why don't we come in and see if he's here? I wasn't here the other day, so I don't know.
Well, I'm telling you, he was not. He's not here.
Okay.
He was here. I put him out. I keep this in front of the door so that I don't have this problem of people coming here in the middle of the night, in the middle of the day, and I had to get my keys.
Well, if he's not
out
here, then we'll be going.
Well, I just don't think that it's right that you're like, whoever's calling you, tell them to come here. He's not here.
Okay, well, somebody called us. We didn't just show up here
Well,
out of
I'm
the
just telling
sky.
you, he's not here. I'm sick as a dog. I've been sick for 3 weeks over this whole effing thing. He's out running around with some chick. The last I knew, he was at the Hampton Inn up on Opossum Town Pike.
What kind of car does he drive?
What's that?
What kind of car does he drive?
He's with a girl with a white silver Honda. I think it's a Civic. It's got tinted windows. They've been staying up there. Her name. They were staying at the Motel 6. I'm telling you, I am so sick of all the bull crap with him. Like, I'm not having him here.
Okay. So we can't come in and make sure he's not here?
No, because I'm not, first of all, I don't have any pants on.
You do have pants
I do
on.
not have pants on. I just fucking put my pants on because I'm in bed.
You have jeans on.
I understand.
Okay.
I am in bed. I'm sick as a dog. I'm sleeping. His baby's mom has the kids. He is not here. You go to those hotels and look for him. Those are the two last places that I heard that he was staying with her. And that's where I picked him up one night.
What was he wearing when you saw him last?
A red coat and blue jeans and red and black shoes.
Okay. So why don't we come in and take a look?
Because I'm not letting you in my
Okay.
house.
Why did your neighbors tell me that he just came in here though and he was wearing a red coat?
He's
And
not
why is
wearing
his
a
red
red.
sweatshirt over there on the chair?
That's my red sweatshirt.
Okay.
That's my red
So
sweatshirt.
are we going to come in and take a look or not?
I'm not letting you in. What do you need to come in for? There's no
To
protection.
make sure he's not here.
But
Because
I
he's
don't-
not supposed to be here.
What do you mean he's not supposed to be here? There is no protective order. It's dropped.
It was dropped?
Yes.
Okay. So then we should be able to come in and take a look and make sure he's not
Well, I
here.
don't understand.
Because we have a summons form.
You have a what?
A summons. Just a piece of paper we have to
And I
hand him.
gave that to him. That came in my mail the other day.
Okay, well, we have to hand deliver it to him.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Go to the Hampton Inn.
I don't think he's at the Hampton Inn. I think he's here.
I'm telling you, he's not here.
So then why don't we come in and take a
I'm
look?
telling because I'm not letting you. I don't trust you guys. Just a couple months
Everything's
ago, you
on
put the
camera.
taser on me. And again,
Well, I wasn't the one that pulled the taser on you.
y'all made me let him in here, and then he rolled the roost
I
until they
wasn't-
served him the protective order.
Okay, well, I wasn't here for any of that
Well,
nonsense.
I'm not trusting it, so
Okay.
you'll have to get like your superior here or something.
I don't need a
This is my
superior
house.
to tell me.
Well, then you'll have to get somebody. I'm not letting you in my house.
Okay.
Like,
At 6:45 p.m., officers, clearly frustrated at this point, inform her that if they find out she's lying to them, that they will both be arrested. And again, Amy tells them that Joseph is not in the apartment, to which officers reply, "Perfect. All right, so you guys both can go to jail."
this is
So
just
if I
not
find
cool.
out he's here
Okay.
and you're lying to me,
Okay.
okay, I'm going to arrest you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
He's not here.
Okay.
He's
So
not.
just as long as you're okay with being
Okay,
arrested.
I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that?
He's not
Perfect.
here.
All right, so you guys both can go to jail then. All
Okay.
right?
I'm not going to argue with you. He is not here.
So then let us come in and take a look. And we could have been gone.
I don't understand what you.
After much back and forth, Amy finally decides to allow officers into the home to have a look around. Officer Cody enters the apartment first, immediately followed by officers Mirza and Hess. At 6:46 p.m., while standing in the living room, Officer Cody yells, "Joseph, if you're here, let us know." He then turns left and walks down a short hallway. He enters a bedroom containing children's furniture that was directly in front of him. The bedroom lights were off, but Officer Cody used a flashlight to look around the room. After a few seconds, he walked out of the room and into a second bedroom that was adjacent to the first. In this bedroom, the lights and television were on. There was a bed to Officer Cody's left, and to his right was a closet, which had folding doors that were open. Officer Cody used his flashlight to illuminate part of the open closet, and then turned to his left to scan the rest of the room before turning back to the closet. 30 seconds later, an individual, later identified as Mr. Sherrill, could be seen on body camera footage crouching in the bedroom closet with Officer Cody standing a couple feet in front of him. Officers tell Joseph, "Let me see your hands. Come on." Mr. Sherrill, still crouching inside the closet, says, "Nope," while appearing to unfold a knife to stand up and walk out of the closet, standing face to face with officers with a few feet in between the two. Officer Cody again says, "Drop the knife," 3 times while backing out of the bedroom. Mr. Sherrill said, "You're going to have to shoot me." Officer Cody continued to tell him to drop the knife while backing into the hallway.
Watch out, dog.
Hi, puppy.
Come here, dog. Luna, come here.
Come on, Luna. What's her name? Luna? Luna? Joseph, if you're here, let us know now.
I'm telling you, here, this is all fucking dirty. I'm moving. Get shut up.
Let me see your hands. Come on. Put them. Drop the knife.
Nope.
Drop the knife.
Nope.
Drop the knife.
You're gonna have to shoot me.
No.
Drop the knife.
No, why are you
Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Out of the way.
Out of the way, man. You're gonna
No.
have to shoot. Drop the knife, sir.
At 6:47 p.m., officers Cody and Hess are with the wife near the foyer. Officer Mirza was in the living room directly facing Mr. Sherrill, who was standing in the bedroom door frame with the right half of his body in the hallway. Officers continued to tell him to drop the knife. 1 second later, Officer Mirza raises his firearm and points it at Mr. Sherrill, continuing to tell him to drop the knife, to which he replies, "I'm not going to jail." 6 seconds later, Mr. Sherrill takes 2 sips from a bottle, later determined to be Gatorade, and then places the bottle on the ground. He moves down the hallway into the living room with the knife in his hand. Officers continue to tell him to drop the knife, but Mr. Sherrill very quickly advances towards them instead.
62, give us some more units. Come back over here.
No, stop
No, I'm not
touching
having
me.
you come with the knife.
Stop touching me.
Ma'am,
Stop
watch
touching
out.
me.
Drop the knife,
Drop
man.
the knife. I'm not going to jail.
Hey, drop the knife.
He's in the apartment. He's got a knife.
Drop
I'm
the
trying
knife.
to get her out. Are you watching him?
He's right there. Hey, drop the knife.
No.
Hey, drop the knife. Drop the knife. Hey, drop the knife. Drop the knife. He's right there. Hey, drop the knife.
A few seconds later, Officer Mirza fires his weapon 5 times in rapid succession. Officer Hess appeared to fire his gun 4 times in rapid succession. Mr. Sherrill falls face forward onto the ground near a coffee table with the knife still in his hand. Throughout this entire time, officers continue to tell him to drop the knife. Officers radio for EMS to come. Officer Cody leaves the apartment and goes to his patrol car to find a first aid kit. While he's gone, Officer Hess checks on Joseph Sherrill's pulse and cuts open his shirt and begins looking for the entrance wounds. At one point, Mr. Sherrill gasped for air, and Officer Hess told him, "Hang tight, buddy," while continuing to check for wounds until paramedics arrived and they took over resuscitation efforts. At 7:09 p.m., a paramedic pronounced Mr. Sherrill gone.
Give me EMS.
Hey, drop the knife. Drop the knife. Hey, drop the knife. Drop the knife. He's right there. Hey, drop the knife. Hey.
After everything is over, officers take Mr. Sherrill's wife down to the police station to be interviewed. She tells detectives that Joseph was shot from behind and that he was walking away at the time. She says, "I watched what happened. He was walking away. He had his phone in his hand and he dropped it. He was walking away and you," meaning the police, "still shot him. He definitely didn't have a weapon. He had a phone. He had nothing but a cell phone." Girl, really? Really, girl, really? Joseph Sherrill's autopsy was performed on March 5th, 2023. The chief medical examiner determined that Joseph Sherrill suffered 7 wounds, causing injuries to his heart, right lung, liver, pancreas, and small and large bowels. On March 22nd, 2023, Frederick County State's Attorney concluded that the use of force by the officers against Joseph Sherrill was necessary and proportional and thus legally justified under Maryland law.